Kia ora everyone, and welcome to another morning of Dave Does Stuff. I'll turn that music down a little bit. Maybe it feels a little bit too intense for this morning. How are you all doing? Time to do the fun cleanup of the valley.
Wonder where they harvest their ice.
We don't harvest the ice, we just dig it from the ground like we... Silly Billy. Alright, so let's do what the normal morning routine is, which is just clean up the valley. As boring as that sounds, pretty much what we're going to do. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I'm stacked up on that. I can sell that. Sell that. Alright, looks like we're going to have to get rid of some goods before we really dive into this. Actually, we'll just clean up this, the sunlight, and then we'll go from there. low boot up today. Actually, normally most days are like this. Let's be honest. Let's stack a bit of salt. Alright, stack of those again. Hey, Lily Bloom. I'm sorry, you have 5,000% attention at Christmas Biome. Yes. So, good morning. And what I started doing yesterday is finally the Christmas Biome, which I've always wanted to do. So this is it slowly coming to fruition. But we're gonna deck it out a little bit more later. It's coming along. There's not a lot of Christmas stuff, I've realized, though. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's something I've always wanted to do. But now I've got the item limit opened up, I can actually expand on it. Hi, River. Good to see you again. I started an hour earlier today, so we're gonna have an hour extra of the stream. I need help with my creativity in this damn game. I just start. I just come with stupid rules and it seems to snowball from there. Just making stupid rules for myself. I don't know why, but that seems to work for me. Like I only can use like items that belong to the characters in certain areas and so forth. Like the Christmas biome, I only can use Christmas stuff. But I'm realizing there's not a lot of Christmas stuff. Well, I guess it depends on how many items you've got unlocked as well. I mean, depends what you have unlocked, really. I think that's what it comes down to. Because if you still kind of locked in with certain things, I just wish there was more Goofy and Donald stuff. That's I get a bit annoyed. How is there like stuff for Minnie but nothing for Donald? That seems a bit silly. You don't know the best way to do that? Go to the make sure you go to the store. Also, go to Scrooge's store every day and just make sure you're only buying the stuff that you haven't got. That could be a good start. Max all the characters out to their max level because you get items for it. Which I really wish they would show what they all are, but they all have items that you can unlock. All I can think of right now. I'm inspired for you to go for each biome, place down the basics for changes I want to make where I eventually... Yeah, exactly. Map it out. Pathways are very good to kind of map out how you want to do things. Like, if I was going to be over here, I kind of want to make this the My Little Mermaid area. And so what I would do is get the pathway and get a path that I'm not going to care about and just map it out how I'm going to do it. And then flesh it out from there. It's like you build the skeleton, and then slowly expand out from there. Like something like that. Yeah, as you buy more things, it's exactly right. You're doing exactly the way I'll do it. Well, how I did do it. Until I went on insane and actually started getting everything. How that makes sense. I've only been buying Cinder's. Yeah, so that's probably half your problem. You've been locked in. You're like... You basic... some of the characters... Look. The character I don't like the most is Frozen. But I've got the most Frozen things. And that's because... unfortunately, whoever's at Game Loft just loves Frozen. So, just go nuts. Just don't be selective with it and just buy everything, because you're going to get a lot of repeats, and then you just don't buy the repeats. Because you found out about the pumpkin stuff, so... Oh, yes. Yeah, I got into a method there, because, I mean, I have the advantage of having, like, 10 million. But... Make sure you plant it in the forgotten biome, because it grows the fastest. But if time's not a thing and you just want to plant, water, log in, and then water, then log out again, probably just use your plaza and just fill it up with pumpkins. And trust me, I would say spend some time just earning money. Definitely spend some time just doing that, because once you've done it, you've done it. Once you have unlocked everything like me and get to 10 million, you're not going to need any more money up to that point. And you can kind of just coast it. Where is my clay? Over there. Yeah, you go into a bit of habit of harvesting, selling, planting pumpkins each day, so they have 10k to spend in the shop next. Perfect. I think too many people get in their head that they need to make pumpkin puffs. You just need pumpkins. You just need straight pumpkins and just log in, farm it, leave it be, and then just wait. I don't know about that either, man. I swear I've been playing this game. Yeah. Well, that's the good thing about like my stream. I sometimes just am a crazy person and go on the wiki sometimes. Like the Dreamlight Valley wiki is so useful. I don't think people really put enough credit in that. I mean, there are some items you only can get in the furniture bags as well. A lot of people don't realize that. I have two 5 times 10 plots. Oh, whoops, my alarm going off. I'm gonna turn off my alarm. And that's about as much as I can manage without losing my mind doing it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I find once you get into a good routine of just doing that, and then do other things while you're playing the game, obviously, to distract yourself. But eventually, I have a crop for everything, right? Oh. Yeah, I have a crop for everything, including my pumpkins. So even though I'm at 10 million, I'm still farming pumpkins and trying to like flesh them out. Because you never know what's going to come up next. So I'll actually farm them right now. I need... Where's my buddy? I need... I think the fairy godmother is actually a farmer. I plant about 100 every time I'm about to bump it up. I would say just dedicate some time to do it. Because once you've done it, you've done it. You can't lose money just by, like, sitting around doing nothing. I say commit to it. I used to cook 3 pumpkins to try increase profit, but I cannot do that anymore without batch cooking. Yeah, I agree. I gave up on cooking them a while back. I just couldn't do it. It was just way too much time. I mean, sometimes you can get an Xbox controller or something and it's a little bit easier, but honestly, it felt like a waste of time for me. So I just plant them, leave and forget, go and do something else, come back to it, and just rinse and repeat. And I don't get me wrong, this whole biome was full of pumpkins at one time. That's how I got to the point. And I bought every floor in my house. I've decked out everything. Everything's on the max. So it did take a while, but once I got there, I never went back. Never needed to. Yay. Have you decorated? I did. Initially I did. And then I had to use it for storage because of the item limit. I used to have every floor... I'll show you. Got an AHD going wild here. I'll show you. I've decorated some of it. I haven't redecorated since the update. I'll see what I still have decorated, eh? Probably with the item limit expanding now. I probably will... So there's 20 floors, by the way. I probably will change it up now. Let's go for... Because I used a lot of items that I kind of chopped away. But I've decorated some rooms. So this is the Lion King room. It's got a waterfall in it. So I've decorated some rooms. But a lot of the stuff I've had to put in here because I couldn't put it outside. And so I've been chopping it away at it, so I'll probably redecorate it. So this is my Little Mermaid room. So I probably will have to redo all of them. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Also, I could batch Goofy stalls so I have a true market area for them. Well, you can't put all the Goofy stalls together, unfortunately, which is a bit of a bugger. But I kind of like that idea. And keep in mind, you also can rename them as well. So I've been renaming a lot of them. Alright, we've got a level 5. I'll show you one more. Because what I might actually end up doing... I've got an idea of how I want to do this going forward. Yeah, and say won't yet. See, this is a really, really like a busy room. Because it is a Beauty and the Beast one, and there is no Beauty and the Beast area outside. But I do have an idea of how I want to do things going forward. So I'm going to actually redo a lot of the room stuff. Because what I said I would do on my my 12-hour stream is the little houses that are in each biome. Oh, like this is Wreck-It Ralph. All the houses in every biome, I'm actually going to make a little mannequin room so I can dress up all the characters that belong to that biome, because you can't only can put the mannequins inside. But that's may take a while. Anyway, so yeah, those are some of the rooms I did, and that's kind of what we did to fill time between the updates, but that is going to be a project for another time. You do find myself kind of, because, I mean, we do get to a point between the updates where we end up doing little projects like that, but most of the time we just gas back. We just talk, and I eventually do little things like that. I mean, the whole point of this stream is less about the game, and it's more about talking. Well, that's what I like to think, anyway. I could be completely wrong on that. Alright, anyway. Where is the fairy godmother? I thought she was following me. Oh, she's little creeps over there. Man, I can't wait to the point to decorate. You know, I didn't used to be excited to get to that point because of being limited because of the item limit, but now, pretty much all I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks, in this game at least, I'm worried about finishing. I'm very worried about finishing. That's what she said. It just took me like 6 months to realize I could craft a chest that I can use. Yes. Make sure that you remember you can craft the universal chest, or you can buy more of the universal chest. So what I've got in every biome is this chest here, which is connected. It's basically a universal chest. So this chest is in every biome. So if I go over to... We'll go over to this biome. And you'll notice that this chest is there again. And if we go over here, it's going to be there again. Now, there's two different versions of this chest, which are all connected. So, this, I think it's the light... Let me see here. Storage. It is... What's the name of it? Yeah, it's the light wood vintage chest. And also there's the dark wood vintage chest. It's the chest that you get by default when you start the game. So you already get this chest at the start of the game. It's that one that's inside your house. And you can buy them. You can buy them from Scrooge's. And so if you notice, that's why I can just go to here, push T when I'm farming, and then leave. And if you notice, it's got some flowers and stuff in it. So if you notice, I keep on going to this chest and pushing T when I get full. Yeah, there's two colors. And if you go inside your house, you can get one for free. So, and then just move it outside. Mine's gonna explode. That's right. See, like, this is what I do. It's like, I'm farming and I'm going around here. I'm picking up some flowers. Just doing the normal flower farming as I do. And then I'm like, oh, I'm done in this biome, so I'll move over here. And I'm just doing some more down over here. And it's alternated with the stuff I need to farm in there, but at the moment it's the flowers because it's the most diverse thing that I seem to pick up. I've already got a whole. Ooh, eat that. I've already got a whole chest full of white ones, so I don't have them in my storage anymore. There you go. And then you're going through and pick up everything. And then I just go over to the chest over here. and just dump it all. Easy as that. And so I've got a few other things that I'm starting to now farm because I fill up. Because I don't need any more ginger. So the ginger that I collect, I just sell. But these fish I'm starting to build up. But yeah, the little things like that just helps. It's the joys of me playing this game so much, you learn little tricks like that. I don't know whether it's a good thing or bad thing I've played it so much that I know this stuff. Oh, yay. Alright, so you have to get lucky twice here. So you have to get lucky that you get a furniture pouch, and then you have to get lucky that's going to be something that you don't have. And I've already got that, yeah. Can't believe the furniture pouch, I got a fence. That's ridiculous. I hope your brain doesn't hurt too much now, Lily. I hope it was more helpful than hurtful. Ooh. And also, for some reason, when you're in the glade and you're picking up night thorns, you always get cucumbers, but they're not native of they're not native of that biome. It's really weird. I think you can get cucumbers in the Frosted Heights. So you should get seeds there, but I don't know. It's a weird one. Alright. Whoa. Alright, let's harvest these. God, I don't know why you get so confused. You shouldn't be getting confused. Oh. So maybe it is a game thing. The path thing. I always thought it was my computer. You bet. I'm gonna finish packing my fiance's work bed. Hop in Dreamlight belly now. Nice. I'm glad I helped. That means the stream has all been worth it. Can help one person.
I give this village 5 stars.
Alright, yeah. I've learned so much from the stream you don't even know. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. So that means if you ever stop watching the stream, at least you got something out of it. And that's the key.
Hey there. Time to prepare today's
Start watching? Nice. Well, I don't ever want to say anyone is stuck here, so I'm glad I've got you as long as I do, because everyone comes and goes in the stream, you know. I might watch the VOD just because of work, but I'm here. Ah, it's alright. I always suggest YouTube. If you're going to watch the VODs, it's better on YouTube. One, because the algorithm is more likely to push it out to more people, but I also make clip shows of all the streams and stuff every week. So sometimes I just, you know, sometimes the clip shows people would rather watch. Yeah, see that snap. Oh, nice. Not snap. Oh, no, the TikTok only shows like the 60-second clips of it all, but I actually make like a 40-minute version of the clip show of all the clips of the week on the YouTube. What? It's really confused. Getting confused here. There we go. Yeah, because I like to think it's a. I want to keep like a bit of a ongoing kind of document of this little project. You're gonna turn me into YouTube. Oh, I stream on YouTube at the same time as Twitch and everything, but on YouTube, like I want, because YouTube's a good way of getting people that don't see Twitch live or see my stream live of actually seeing my stuff. Twitch, people only discover me if I'm live. So I find that YouTube's a good way of reaching out. And there's some people that only watch me on YouTube VOD because the time zones just don't match up. And I see them. I see the watch time, so that's why I do it the way I do. And I find that rather flattering to know that some people that they're watching my stream when I'm not actually streaming. And the good thing is, if you ever want, like, sometimes Twitch is also banned in certain workplaces and certain places, so you're so guilty of that. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, and I encourage it, because when you're a little guy like me, I mean, and I don't stream like as. What happened here? There you go. I don't stream as regularly and suggested. Like, you're supposed to stream like what, 4 to 5 hours or something like that. That's the recommended stream if you want to grow. But I can't do that. So the only way I can reach out to more people find me, is through TikTok, through YouTube Shorts, and through just YouTube in general. And that's why I do it. Not a lot of people watch it, for essentially what it's worth, but I still do it. I find it extremely enjoyable. Oh, here's another thing that you won't know, Lily. Have you looked at your shadow before? Notice your shadow is very bony. Look at your arms. You're like a skeleton. So a lot of people think it's that's a Peter Pan reference. See? And they think that's going to be like like a, you know how Peter Pan was all about a shadow and all that stuff. So yeah, there's something. There's something you didn't know. Oh god, this music is horrible. I hate it. It's way too loud and in your face. Alright, I'm gonna clean up now Dazzle Beach. God damn, this is loud. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna have to get rid of them. It sucks. I really don't want to get rid of them. It's just too much noise. There we go. And we'll do this turtle too. No! Alright. Luckily the turtle's still there. Come on. There you go. No, fuck it. Don't give me anything. Notice on the critters aren't giving you anything anymore. And it's a bit odd. It's really slowing down my ability to get memories. Maybe I'll get rid of these. There you go. I went to share a little decor tip I just made and saw the RGB clouds tip. I have to make that now. Yeah, that's a good tip. I like that. Can't say I'm gonna do it. I don't really have it. I feel like a need for it because I kind of like them as they are in terms of. Oh, this is gonna be a flower one. I never get flower ones. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, the RGB tip is really good. The RGB cloud one is really good. I think that's posted on our Discord if you ever lose it. I should really make a video. Like, someone's asked me before, but the more I think about it, the more I kind of want to do it as a fun project. Just make a video of all the tips I've learned in Dreamlight Valley. Just as a really good go-to for everyone. The problem is I don't remember all the tips. It is... I meant to say I found it. Oh, you found it in the Discord. Nice. Appreciate that. Do it. TikTok loves those, like, beginner tips. Yeah, I know, but I can't... I played the game so much that I don't know what people don't know. It's one of those kind of scenarios. I've just played it way too much. Like, what do people need to know? Like, the chess thing, I thought most people knew. It's only recently I discovered that not a lot of people do know it. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, that's how content creators really get big. It's just by doing YouTube videos, and that's gets pushed them onto the Twitch. I'm not very good with YouTube videos. Really, I never learned to edit, so everything takes me like twice as long to do anything in Premiere. So. I don't know. Well, maybe there's quite a lot of time between now and the next update, so maybe if I get bored. I've got 4 videos coming out this week.
I'm having a pretty good day.
Well, that's good, Stitch. Good for you, buddy. But yeah, I've got four YouTube videos coming out this week, which was a mammoth of an edit. What the hell's happening here? Pink. Where is my pink ones? There is my pink ones. There we go. Alright, so actually we've got quite a lot there to dump. Hey Skamom, how you going? That's my favourite stalker. I mean lurker.
You know, I gotta say.
Doing okay? Good. Good. Well, I'm glad. You know, I realize there's not a lot of people that stream Dreamlight Valley on Kick. I was looking into that, but it's hardly anyone. I'm gonna be super interested if probably Senpai moves over to there. I've got a feeling because he's typically on finger on the pulse when it comes to streaming and trying to be ahead of the curve of everything from what I've learned about him. So I'll be surprised if he hasn't moved. I know that was a bit random of a thought, but I just had it, so said it. God damn this music. Alright, we're out of there.
I can't believe how many new friends I've made here.
Really, name one. Let's go there. Oh, Stitch, well, don't stand out in the rain. Silly Stitch. Alright, so I think... Oh no, we haven't done this one yet. Once we do this biome, we'll get to design work, eh? Go. I have to buy a new keyboard because this keyboard is really going a bit funky on me. Not in a cool way. Yeah, I'm definitely going to chop back the frozen area. I think I made it way too big. Oh, there's a fish there. Oh, I can't grab it. It's just out of reach. Yeah. There you go. This is gonna go over the fence, isn't it? Oh no, it didn't. pretty sure there's nothing in here. Harvest carrots here. Don't think I need anything else. No. Cool. And that biome is tidy. Why am I hearing? Why am I hearing that music? Hold up. Let's pause this. Why am I hearing that? Is that a glitch? It's the electronic music that you get from one of the furniture items for Wreck-It Ralph. I think it's glitched out and it's constantly in the background playing. That's very odd. This game, man. This game's so glitchy. You don't hear it? Alright. I'll try and do this so it doesn't blow everyone's eardrums off. But if we've got a map, you hear it now? Oops, sorry. If I click out of the game, it goes away. No. I wonder why only I can hear it. Very odd. I'd say this is getting picked up on the desktop audio. So I can't turn that up because you can hear the rain. Oh well. Oh well. Surprised I'm the only one that can hear it. I'm just a crazy person. What should I do now? What should I do now? Hey, Blue. Good call. No one call for you. I'm just trying to pretend I'm not a crazy person. So, if anything, you're gonna help me stay sane. Or at least make me feel less crazy. Alright, so let me just scoot over here now. Now, it's time to work on the Christmas Valley. No, actually, we need to pick up everything in this biome, don't we? It's very loud now. Yeah, let's just go. Why would I do that? Better to be insane than out of sane. That's true. No one ever says, like, people say someone's insane, right? Why is it insane? Wouldn't it be, like, out of sane? If someone's insane, it means they're crazy, right? But sane means you're you know, you're not crazy. So if you're insane, you should be not crazy. But if you're outsane, that's when you're crazy. Or unsane, yeah. I don't know why because in means inside, right? Insane. So if you're inside sane, which means you should be, normal, right? So wouldn't it be out of sane? Outsane. It'll be outsane, right? If you're outside the realms of being sane. Hi, Yoko! I haven't seen your name for a while. How you do? How you be? How are you? Ooh. Nearly poured coffee on myself. What if it was unsane and hearing language just changed it to insane to make you insane? Ah, I see what you're saying, River. So you're saying it was unsane, but then someone changed it insane to make you crazy. That's a good theory. A language theory. Hello, opened Dreamlight Valley 3 days ago. Accidentally spent a 2.3k seasonal moonstone thingy. Now it feels like I have to do the star path now. Oh no. Your impulse control got the better of you, didn't it, Yoko? Well, if it helps, you do have 49 days to do it. So you got time. You got time. Take your time with it. Well, we're going to be putting down a bunch of trees. Where was the... Did I just get rid of... Oh. Where there was another tree there. Oh. I'm deaf in one ear and hard of hearing the other ear, so that maybe that's why you can't hear it. It could be. It could be Scamon. I didn't open the game in ages, so I didn't know what the prompt was. I just mashed A. Oh no. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, Yoko. But at least it's a good excuse to play in the game a little bit. And you've always got me to come to. Because that was the whole point, you know? I always play this game, even if you take a break. Don't know whether that's a good or bad thing, but... I found my stick, I'm sticking to it. Problem is in, like, 20 years' time, I might head to the problem when no one's playing this game anymore except for me. And no one's turning up to the stream anymore. We'll block that off so they can't sneak around there. Yeah, I should actually play right now. Should play? Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of me playing. It's just to give you ideas and hopefully motivate people to play. That's ultimately like why I like doing it. Is so everyone kind of has a place they can come to just to at least talk about the game or at least enjoy the game for a little bit. I like that idea. I saw something in the shop that costs actual money. What's that all about? Do you mean like this? The button that... Oh, God, I didn't mean to click Moonstone. Now I'm going to have to wait an hour. Oh. There you go. Do you mean this? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, and the pet thing, you mean the Fire Raven. The Fire Raven's actually pretty metal. I like the Fire Raven. You did get the Phoenix thing when you spent the pixel balls and Star Path. Alright. Nice. Moonstone tab with the money. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they actually introduced that a very long time ago. You can actually buy moonstones now. I think the complaint really comes from how expensive these things are, because that's about 20 bucks and it's definitely not worth it. What tables do I use for my markets? Just the basic wooden tables. So, memory serves me right. Oh no, not that one. These ones, the heavy wooden tables. I mean, you could use the paint. I have toyed with the painted blue tables, but you can use that one, and there's also one with a blue cloth on it. Where is it? I'm not sure where it is. I realize they've got a lot of table options. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, I think there is a bit of a controversy at the moment regarding the monetization of the game. I think it's dividing a lot of the community. There are some people that are for it, some people are against it, some people understand that it's going to be a free-to-play game. Some people like me have reached a point where I can't buy everything now, and that sucks. Oh no, I don't want to click Moonstone. This shouldn't take so long to load. See, I can't get that. You can also preview the items now, which is pretty good. So you can right click it, and you can get skins for your items. I like the mullet. That looks like a mullet. Yeah, the blunt bed is cool, but it is reaching a point where I can't afford it anymore. It sucks. Considering I just spent like $1,000 on my computer. Anyway, alright, let's harvest these. Let's clear some room. Now, I did think the pathing of why this takes that pause and then goes again, I thought that was a computer-related thing. But I think we've discovered that it's not. It's actually a game-related thing, which is a bit of a bugger. The pathing in the game is actually not that great. So that pause, it shouldn't be happening. Oh, it could be. It still could be related to performance, because I do have things on Ultra. Maybe it is struggling. Let me go down to very high. Let's go high. What's the difference of high and ultra high? Alright, let's try over the lower setting and see whether that makes a difference. Nope. Hasn't. Nope, still slow as ever. I wonder what they're working on, Game Loft. Sometimes, man. I'm sure game development isn't easy, and I get that. But I mean, if a bug exists for like a very long time, you'll think something would have been done by it. I can't move. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's going south. Come on, nearly there. Come on. Yay. Come on. Oh. It's like I have to shake it loose. Come on. There you go. Alright, so let's get rid of some stuff. No, bugger that. It only does one little thing. Alright, what I'm going to quickly do, I have to exit the game because the electronic playing in the background is really, really irritating me. It's like constant the same tune over and over again. I'm going to have to quickly reboot the game. There you go. Alright, I'm back up and running. Now, what we're going to have to do is the next step, to dig. So I need a digging buddy. I'll go Buzz. Alright, yeah. And you're coming down here. There you are, gotcha.
Good morning, Cadet.
No, I want to talk to you. No, I want to talk to Buzz. Let me talk to Buzz. There you go. I was getting very angry there. I'm going to dump some stuff. Cool. Oh, I've got a stack of those. Sell that mint.
Hey, you know what? You're my favorite deputy.
I'm the only deputy, dude. I win by default. Alright, let's go. Alright, so let's dump the flowers first. Cool. Alright, so let's see here. Top of the eggplant. Sell the rest of those, and we'll plant those. We'll top up that. Grab that. Cool. I got these the wrong way around, haven't I? Stack of those, cool. Sell those. There you go. Cool, and... Oh, that's cucumber. I've got took them the wrong way. Cool, we'll sell all that.
Hey there.
There we go. Alright, so let's dig. The question of where do I want them? Go 5 that way. Come on. Come on. Go. And then that way. I'll move that there. Yeah. Not a lot of snow coming out, which is a bit annoying. Normally when you dig, you got... Yeah, there's one. Yep. Alright, so what should we plant here? Let's go asparagus first. Come on, plant it. There you go. Alright, so it's one crop done. So how do I want to do the rest? I'll do another one here. There you go. Why'd you do that, Buzz? It's just being a nuisance. Cool. Alright, so... plant cucumber here. And then we'll plant eggplant on that middle bit. There you go. Alright, and the last one is the eggplant. Buzz is so tiny, yeah. I like Tiny Buzz. Where is he? There he is. I like his new skin though as well. I think that was a very unexpected cool surprise. Unfortunately, they're still not giving you first person mode, which I would really like them to do first person so you could like check it out properly. But what's a better way of doing it? You can see it this way. I like it. I like the Dream Stars. They're definitely having a little bit more fun with it now. I do wish you could make them life-size, though. I think that should be a skin, of being able to make them life-size. Or at least, like, put them through a machine or something to make them life-size. That would be cool. It'd be cool you could just set them either way. Ooh. A life-size skin machine would be pretty cool, and it'll be a reason to have another building in the valley. And you just put them through it once in a while, or they even just choose to do it themselves. Like you give them free roam mode, and they just but as a random behavioral thing, they'll just go in there and come out life-size and just switch backwards and forwards. I think that would be pretty cool. There we go. Imagine a human-sized Remy. Yeah, I like that. A human-sized Reddy or a human-sized Woody. The Woody's head would be huge, though. So that would be a bit... It would take you back a little bit. But, I mean, it would be a good one they introduce different characters to the game. Definitely be a good excuse to make them life-size. I think the problem... So this is one of the problems I have with the game. It doesn't really feel like a village, you know? They don't really do villagey things. They just stare at things. Hey, Chaos TV, how are you? Merry Christmas, thank you. It is mid-Christmas. I have to try and figure out how I'm gonna dick everything out, but I think we got it. Alright, so good, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Woke up early today, which is a bit unfortunate. You hate it when I wake up early. Because it was too early to go back, like, it was too close to my alarm to go back to sleep. And I know if I went back to sleep, I wasn't going to get up. One of those annoying things. There we go. That's uncanny. What's uncanny? I forgot.
Hey there.
Them just staring. Oh yeah, them just staring at things. Yes, it is a bit freaky. Very freaky of them. Alright, it's 50 of them. To anyone, don't neglect the free landscape object that the game provides. Trees, rocks, bushes. I don't have a lot of materials right now. Yes, they do. And that's why I always add them last. You always have a habit of adding those last, 'cause once you add in everything. Also, there's a lot of items you can technically unlock and Scrooges that you can buy that a lot of people don't realize. So if you go to Scrooges, right? We'll go to Scrooges now. Because I need to buy some Christmas stuff anyway. But if you go to Scrooge,
Greetings, neighbor.
and you just go, I like to order some items and furniture, and just click all. There's a lot of these items here that won't be in your collection already. And you can see it by the number at the top. Now, I think I've got most of them now. But yeah, there's a lot of them, like these basic ones here at the front, that you might not have. So if you want to take a heaps off in your collection, just buy heaps of those stuff. Now, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to find all the Christmas stuff. I'm pretty sure Wondrous is the trait. But it's hard to tell. Alright, we'll get a few more of these. I only could buy 25, so we'll buy 3 of these. And we'll buy 3 of these. We'll get a good 6 more of those. Alright. We'll get another 2 of those. There's an order limit. Yeah, it's 25. 25 is the order limit. But to be honest, you know, you go there so often that, you know, it doesn't really... Only if you're buying, like, lamps, that's when it's really a problem. But most of the time, it's not too bad of a limit. Some Dora rugs. I just wish you could just type in Christmas and everything would come up. Alright, we'll go for all again, and this time instead of Wondrous, we'll go Traditional? I don't know if it would come up. Traditional typically works. So I got all the pumpkins. Pumpkins are listed under Traditional.
Oh gosh, it sure is nice today.
Oh, shut up, Mickey. We've got some presents. Hot cocoa stand. See, that's a frozen thing. And I have a rule against that. Get 2 of those. And we're going to buy 2 more. Is there any other major Christmas stuff I want? Don't think so. What's that? That's that. Alright, I want to buy another... Buy some more presents. There we go. That's the 25. That's the 25. All right.
Thank you kindly.
Now, just because it's not summer, and a bit of a protest against this new skin, I'm going to switch Scroogey back to his normal. Now, I've noticed if he's in the store, it doesn't do that big presentation. It just switches him back. You're lurking. Alright, Chaos TV. Appreciate you. Alright, so we're going to plant the rest of the Christmas stuff and then deck it out with trees and shrubs and everything. So go all, and we'll go traditional. It seems to all pop up under traditional. Right, so a big pile of gifts. There we go. We pop more trees down. Now, what else do we want? Pile of gifts. It feels very lacking on our options of different items and so forth. So, I think a lot of this is going to have to wait until next Christmas to get more items. Looking forward to multiplayer if they do eventually add it. I want the tournament. Yeah, and I'll be interested to see how they do it, because I would love all of you guys to like visit the valley when I'm offline or something. That would be insane. Deadly. No doubt deadly. But it'd be a lot of fun. Put that there. Maybe move that forward a little bit. Can I grab? Yeah, everyone can go in and grab things. I'll be interested to see how they implement it. I know other games like Animal Crossing and so forth, they've got a very unique way of doing it. I feel like for the sake of the game, they need to implement it sooner rather than later. I think the monetization drama has really put a lot of people off the game. And I think in order to win some credibility back, they're going to have to... I think they need to introduce it ASAP. In my opinion, anyway. What else can we add? A Medora rug. I haven't got the Medora rug anywhere. Game takes for it. Yeah, I mean, it feels like right now they're in bug squashing mode, and I think that's going to be their priority for at least the next couple of months. I'll be very surprised if we don't see a hotfix sometime soon. I'm surprised we haven't seen a hotfix already, to be honest. Is that it? Wondrous? Yeah, Wondrous. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen a hotfix since the new patch. It's been nearly 2 weeks. No, has it nearly been 2 weeks? How long has it been? Yeah, we're heading into the 2-week mark. They still haven't released a hotfix for it, and I'm a bit worried that they'll do what they do last time and just Not release a hotfix until the next update. That's 3 months away. Long time to wait. A long time to wait. So I'm really hoping they start to make some moves and getting some credibility back with the community, because they've burnt everyone a little bit. And I don't think they realize how badly they've burnt people. I think there's only so long you can push your luck for. And I'm a big supporter of the game, don't get me wrong. I really want the game to succeed, but I'm also going to call out BS if I think it's BS. And it does feel a bit BS at the moment. Oh, oh. It's not really even, is it? That one. There you go. There you go. The loading bar's still going. Oh no. How long have you been waiting for, Yoko? Any other Christmas stuff I can throw down? Oh no, I've still got the... Kind of like the dark wood one. Should I put that here? I don't know, but it felt like 30 seconds at least. Oh. Oh, you heard that in-game sound. Yeah, they really need to work on the Switch. And to be honest, it sounds like they know that very well. I'm just surprised it's taken so long to fix it. I think that's all the carpet I kind of want at the moment. I don't really like that carpet there, do I? I can't pick up the carpet. Oh no, I can't pick up the carpet. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure if... And it's loaded. Yay! You finally can play the game that you're watching. And slowly go insane with all the little bugs. Which is pretty much like the direction I'm going. Like, I think what's going to stop me streaming isn't anything externally outside the game. It's just going to be the game itself. It's going to push me to the edge. I'm going to break. I'm constantly getting one step closer to the edge. See, this is a weird bug. Like, all this says indoor only. Not indoor only. I can click any of this and it will work. See, I'll just click it and I can plant it. It's a weird thing. They've got these weird bugs which are so obvious. I just don't understand why their quality control is so bad. I should not be discovering all these bugs this easily. Alright, so we'll start planting these snowy flowers, or whatever they're called, around the valley. Oh, around the valley, around the biome. Now we'll put these smaller ones in here. Bigger ones out. Now we'll go for the bushes. Underbrush. See, look at all this stuff. Indoor only. Why would it ever be indoor only? Why would it ever be indoor? Why is this even a thing that's happening? Anyway. Chuck some bushes down. Chuck some of these down. Now, one thing that we will put down probably later is lights. Because you can't have Christmas without some good lights, and I want to do some good research of which lights I want in this particular area. Now what else can we put? There's a fern. Where's the ferns? Underbrush? Oh, I hear that. Oh, there isn't a frosted fern. Thought there was. I've only got these ones. Dwarf maples. Anything else? Yeah, the Frosted Heights doesn't really have a lot of options, does it? I mean, I could put that big willow. I really like the willow though. Feel like it's too big. Let me try it. Let me try it. Where's the big willow? There we go. I mean, it will give it something more poppy. Yeah, I'll put a couple of them down there. Oh. So we'll move that in the corner. Anything else? No. What about rocks? Oh yeah. Check some of these down. Put another one. Another one. Go. And what else do we want? Some little rocks here and there. Put a snowy rock in there. And a couple little effects here. Little clusters. Doesn't look quite right, does it? I feel like these trees are way too big. Spread it out a little bit. There you go. Now, there are missing lights, and that's the same with my other biomes, but I don't know. I'm happy with that for now. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. It looks like it might need to be a bit foliage, but I think I've got the basics set up. Then I can kind of flesh it out from here. Looks a lot more Christmassy than it was before. Definitely a lot more Christmassy. That's not scented, is it? That's gonna bug me. That needs to be scented. There you go. And it kind of... this stuff here doesn't really work, does it now? I'll move that up there. Move that. There you go. There's the Christmassy area. Done. Wow, there's a lot of unlocked doors in the castle. Yeah, there's a lot now. There's a lot more realms for you to explore. I honestly think there's a lot of placeholders, and there could be a good chance none of it are like they won't open every single one of them. But I think that's there just to show everyone that there is a possibility of more. And there's also like an additional room that you can kind of move to. Like if I quickly go here, I have to run to it. Oh, I'll show you. There's like an extra passage that's blocked off. Not a lot of people know. And I remember Hercules showed me this. Heckler, sorry. Like, what's down there? That's a pathway, right? You can't get beyond that. I remember when you used to be able to. But like, there is some more to the palace that we could explore, like down that way. And is there one? I don't know if it's on the other side too. Nah. Oh yeah, it's on the other side too. So there's more in here that we can explore. So even if all these doors, they end up unlocking all these, they've got the ability to add more. That's what I find quite interesting. It's cool they've got 6 realms now, though. 7? They've got 7 realms. Is it 6? Pretty sure it's just 6, yeah. I just wish they would add more stuff to the realms once they've made them. It's 20,000 to expand, and I've got... oh, no. Are you doing the quest for Wally in his realm? You got a lot of work to do, but at least that way it'll keep you busy. There's always that. It'll keep you busy. Alright, so... we will dump the snow away. Some of this other stuff away. Let's sell that mint. How's my dirt looking like? I got plenty of dirt, so I'll sell the dirt. Get rid of that. There you go. Hi, Stylish Mike. That is a new name that I haven't seen before. How are you doing? Not used to seeing a new name about. I didn't know there's manuals you could craft. Ah, do you mean the retrain manuals? Like, these ones? These manuals? So basically, if you want to retrain anyone, or reskill anyone, you can create those. They're very expensive for what they are, so I would recommend only doing them if you really want to. But it's unconfirmed, but this is what people say. If you have 5 or more people trained in one particular area, you get an additional bonus. But the problem is I haven't found anything officially to confirm that. All that is a bit of rumor. conjecture. But with how many characters you can now have, 26, you take away Ursula, technically could have 5 of every single one now. But I don't even know if that's true, and that's the kind of thing I'm kind of hung up on. I'm good, just waiting on Maribel, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff to finish off. Ah, the Maribel's the last one. That's right, there's like I think it's a day cooldown, if memory serves me right. I remember doing that on update day, and needing to wait the next day to do it. It's very frustrating. I mean, to be honest, that's a good thing, because it gets you playing. You shouldn't really complain. But yeah, you have to wait. And I kind of just spoiled what you get from it, but I'm not going to point it out. Alright, so it's a question of which biome should I work on now? That is the real question. Oh, I've got dandelions. Alright, I've got a stack of dandelions. I'll get rid of the dandelions first. I think I'm going to work on this one. I think 3D Disney is the next one I'll work on, because it's a little bit simpler. Yeah, I think 3D Disney is my next project. And it's going to require a lot of tweaking. How am I going to do this one? Don't know yet. I do not know. I think first step I need to obviously get rid of everything, but I don't know where I'm going to place it. Now I do want to. I have to leave a space for the for Vanellope. So, you know, initially this was going to be Vanellope's joint, but if I'm going to rejig everything here, I have to decide how I want to do it. Now, I was thinking about making this the kind of hub, you could say, hub of the realm. And they all live in this particular area. Imagine if they had the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus in the game. That would be dope. Ooh, that would be a deep cut, though. Considering they've never been animated before. I think that would be a massive stretch. I think that's the problem, is that they only will put animated characters in. Never will get any live action that's never been animated before. But yeah, that is a deep cut. The problem is they seem to be avoiding all the deep cut characters. Now, looking at Disney Speedstorm, they're definitely going into the deep cuts. And like I think they're about to introduce Steamboat Mickey and Steamboat Pete. But with Dreamlight Valley, they've kind of played it very, very safe, which is a bit unfortunate, because I think what could really sell the game is giving people something that they either didn't expect or something different. So I would like stuff like that you suggested in the game. I don't see them doing it. They've not shown any reason or any kind of ambition to do it, which is a bit disappointing. But that would be. I mean, I'd love gargoyles in the game, and I've said this many times on stream. Gargoyles would be a really good one to see. Alright. So, before we remodel this entire realm, which is going to be a bit of a mess, I'm just going to quickly get a coffee. So, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Linuses do all the work.
Back. Stitch on God, did Stitch come up? Alright, fair. He does that quite a lot. I like Stitch. Always got a soft spot. Alright, so now that we've done the Christmas realm, it's time to do 3D Disney. So first, the painful bit. Get rid of everything in the biome. The problem is that it gets all misty when you look at this area. Like, you look at this, it's fine. Look in that area. Ugh. Hey, Lily. Hype, hype. Well, I'm glad I'm getting through it. I'm a bit worried I'm getting through it too quickly, to be honest. Of all the remodeling. Gonna reach a point where I'm gonna run out of stuff to do. But that's why I kind of like doing it. Also, I can ask for ideas, because I'm kind of making this up as I go along. I don't really have an idea. Pretty much I just design something and then hope for the best. Like, I'm not too happy with the Christmas area. I don't think that's come out exactly how I want it. I think it's because I think I expected more Christmas items. I don't know. It feels not very Christmassy, but it's not that bad. Alright, this is gonna be the worst. All that path gone. Keep in mind, this is months of work that I'm erasing right now. So I'm not... I wouldn't say I'm not too happy, because I'm literally doing it myself, but... I know, it's a little bit painful. So this is probably what we're going to be doing tonight as well. Pretty much, because we've got about another hour to go of the stream. So I'm not going to be able to finish this all. And we do have to make some pathing as well, the bordered path. So it may take a while. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Alright, before we do any more, because I'm going to forget again. I didn't put down the toys for this area. Goofy is asking for an iron ingot, and Wally needs 12 tinkering parts, which also needs an iron. Yeah, they're very demanding about the iron. They're not very respectful when it comes to that. And put that. Oh, put that in the corner there. I love that you can offset the time at any point. Yeah, it's evening for me. Decorating in the dark is no fun. Turn it on. Yeah. I agree with that. I do like the idea that you can do that, but it doesn't actually change the time in game. Because I don't like the complaints people have about not being able to time travel. I think time traveling is against the whole purpose of the game. There's no point having timed events if you can just set the time to whatever you want. There is literally no point. So these developers go, all right, one of the game mechanics is certain things happening at certain times of the day. But if people come around saying, well, that's unfair, it's like, then don't play the game. The game is designed this way. Not being able to time travel actually takes the pressure off. Some people think it does the opposite because they can't log in at a certain time of the day, but that's the purpose of the game. I mean, it's one of the core mechanics of the game is to do that, and by not putting it in the game, it defeats the entire purpose of it. Or no, by putting it in the game, it defeats the entire purpose for it, I should say. I don't know, it just always bothers me, people having that complaint. And it's one of those cases you can't make everyone happy. And you've got 4 items. Oh no, Yoko. I mean, you could buy some off Christoph. Check if Christoph has got any for today. I love Animal Crossing, but it's easy to get burned out if you can make it any time of day / year. It's also overwhelming sometimes. Yeah, I think it defeats the purpose. The developers wouldn't put it in the game if they wanted you just to break the rule all the time. That's the way I see it, anyway. All right, I'm gonna get rid of Moana's area, and it's gonna suck. All right. This is also my plans tomorrow afternoon got cancelled, so more Dreamlight Valley for you. Nice. I do think that you know, we're heading into a point of the game, people are going to get burned off Dreamlight Valley. I'd be very surprised how many people are playing it by August. Unless something that comes with the summer update really jazzes people up again. I'd be very surprised if the player base hasn't shrunk dramatically by August. They really need, because it's running out of legs, I reckon. The only thing giving it legs is probably new rounds being introduced all the time, but it's only going to get them so far. They need to add a multiplayer component, some kind of component to make people, like, I don't know what always makes people coming back to Animal Crossing, because I never play it. So, I mean, anyone that's played Animal Crossing, what was one of the reasons why you would keep going back to Animal Crossing? Because I haven't played any other kind of game like this other than Dreamlight Valley, so I don't have any frame of reference. There we go. And oh. Cool. To finish my island, honestly, the villages are quite dead and static. Oh, that's disappointing. The endless creativity, I think. So that was that's one of the limitations they got with this game. It's not endless. There is an end. It's called an item limit. I mean, yes, it's opened up a bit more now for those on PC and those on Xbox and all that stuff. But remember, they've only opened it up to 1200. And keep in mind, I haven't got there yet. But if you look at the collection, the furniture sets are at 1500. So there's going to be a point where I'm going to have more items than I can actually place in the village again. So there is an end to the creativity. Now, luckily, I won't get there yet, and I think them expanding the limit has bought them some time, but they really need to fix that. they need to like launch that and get that out there, because it's going to be an issue for them constantly. Hey, McNoob. Now that is someone brand new on Kick, which doesn't happen very often. How are you doing? I like new people on Kick because, well, I've never talked to really anyone on Kick properly. Well, not anyone that's moved over from that hasn't moved over from Twitch. All right, so first step we need to do is make the pathway for this new realm. So I think we're going to stick with the muddy path. Was I using muddy path here? Yes, I was using muddy path. So let's make about 300 of these, of the muddy paths. Oh, you're actually not new. Not new, I'm sorry. Oh, don't be sorry. You're not new? Ah, so you must have come here before. It's alright, I just don't remember, because I've got a bad memory. But thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Were you coming from Twitch, or where are you from? What name do you normally go by? I should really say. All right, so this is the new path. This is the bordered path or the muddy path. Oh no, it's messed up again, hasn't it? God damn it. Alright, so mess is not showing up. I can see your message. It doesn't look like it's... Yeah, for some reason it's coming up blank. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it's coming up blank even on Kick, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Whatever, it's McZuggins. Ah, hey Zugs. How are you doing? Have you made the move as well? I think everyone is slowly making a move. And just at least trying out Kick anyway. Alright, so alright, so I'm gonna make this the hub for the Sunlit Plateau. So I'm gonna make that a wide berth, and then fill that in. I don't like the fog. The fog kind of bugs me a little bit. Alright, and so we'll move that down in the middle. And one is boat. And then we'll all have fishes across here. I think we might have too many fishes, but we can try it. Hi, Yasmin. Reserved name a while back and saw you were on both. Yeah, cool. Because that was the old World of Warcraft. Was the old World of Warcraft days, but I haven't played the game for years. Yeah, that's where Noah Near came from. Noah Near is an old Warcraft, World of Warcraft name for my gnome who was an engineer, and I went by the name Noah. So, how's it going? It's going well. How are you going, Yasmin? Big Noob is just is what I use on pretty much every other game. Yeah, like I use Nowhere Near quite regularly. Noah or Noah, like Nowhere Near or Noed it's just a nickname I just started using, and it seemed because it's unique enough that no one else has taken it. That's mainly the way I do it. So that means that, I mean, at least because I think the most irritating thing is you go to a platform the name's already taken that you normally would use. Feels like someone's taking your identity. A little bit. Just a little bit. Not bad, just back from swimming. Nice. Do you enjoy yourself? How's the swimming? We'll put Christoph's stall about here. Now, I want to be able to kind of get behind these stalls, because I think the problem is things are going to spawn behind it, and I'm not going to be able to get behind it. Let's see. No. So that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. And then I'm going to have to go all the way back here. So I'm going to need a little bit of a gap. I might need to move that over that way slightly. Yeah, I wanted to get this one early if I had the chance. Nice. Well, you got it. And I honestly think this next year, and I said this yesterday, and I'm sorry for beating the drum on this Twitch thing. A Twitch versus Kick thing, but I honestly think the next year is going to be very interesting to see the toing and froing between the two platforms. Because I think Twitch is going to take a few hits over the next couple of months. Oh. Oh. And I hope they do, because that means they just have to pull finger and rein it in. I think what Twitch is going to do is they're going to do a wait and see approach. And they're going to keep on taking the hits, and they're going to keep on waiting and seeing it. And it's all about who's going to blink first. Is Kick going to cave and basically start to go down in terms of viewership and in terms of the movements they're doing, and it's going to stabilize? Or is Twitch going to do something? Because if Twitch starts making moves, it tries to make things right with creators, that's when the war's going to really start to get interesting. They're more agile than I thought. I thought so too. It's definitely, this isn't was it not fixer, a mixer. This is definitely not a mixer scenario. Thought it'd be 3 to 6 months, but they started making moves immediately. Yes, and it sounds like that Asimov, or whatever her name is, she's just signed a contract as well, and it sounds like, and I watched an Asmongold interview with the CEO. Sounds like they know something that's gonna, some more happening. Now this was before the Asimov reveal, but I've got a feeling gonna be a couple more that's gonna come down the pipeline that's really gonna shake things up, and it's already shaking things up. But I think Twitch is gonna go, all right, we're gonna wait and see. There's only so much money they can throw at this. We just have to wait. But I think they're making the right moves with the right brands, because they're gonna be. Because people are going to come to these platforms and see something from these streamers that have moved that they can't see on Twitch, because of the loose rules that they have in Kick. And I think that's going to keep people around. Oh, I've made a mistake here, haven't I? What have I done here? Oh. Nah, that's not gonna work, 'cause I need a room behind it. Hey, Nessie. Good to see you. I see some people are starting to leave Twitch. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that today. A streamer I've been watching for 3 years on Twitch, and now she's moving to YouTube. Damn. Yeah. I mean, we were talking about this yesterday in the stream, and there was not a lot of people, but some people were saying they don't think Twitch will go down very quickly. I don't know. They have burnt their creators for years, and the only reason they got away with it is because there hasn't been an alternative. There hasn't been another option. There is now. And everyone's been waiting for that option. And now that the options are like starting to take fold, because YouTube was always an option, but to be honest, they're not a very good option. They were never a really good option. And now people are starting to run with it. So I think it's going to get very interesting. I don't think I've got room to put all the tables here, have I? Yeah, I don't have the room there. So that little corner there has been annoying. YouTube is definitely way too slow, but I mean, that wasn't YouTube's bread and butter thing. YouTube didn't care. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough room. Maybe I could, if I do something like that. And it's not perfect, but can I move it back? Oh no, I can't move it back. I can move that back slightly. How about I move that back there? And then put that right in the center there. Ah, it's good enough. That worked for me. I don't know where how all these chests are going to go, so I'm just going to put them there and fix them as I discover which one's in the wrong way. It will change, but it won't die. I don't think. Yeah, I admit it won't die straight away. I think it will die a slow death, but because mainly it's got Amazon money, but Amazon's not very good at losing. Amazon has a habit of cutting loose things that cost them money. With the exception of Blue Origin. So I'll be interested to see their reaction, because they've had such a monopoly on it and they've built their business around that monopoly that I don't know. I don't know how they're going to go. Alright, there's a little bit of a market kind of thing. You got a little shop right at the beginning. I don't know if it's a bit cluttered, isn't it? I think maybe those tables don't work, but I think we'll keep it like that for now. And we'll have the entrance. Oh, no, the entrance way this way. Oh no, the borders are mucked up again. Oh, it's all mucked up. Well, I was like, why do you have your resource manager up? Then I realized that's fine. Oh man, you're really showing your age a little bit. Should be interesting. I think it'll be extremely interesting. I think that's what the space is needed for a while. Everyone keeps on preaching about how streaming is the newest form of entertainment, yada yada yada. But to be honest, you know, just like TV, just like anything, you kind of need competitors in order for it to continue to evolve and push itself. I think that's the problem with Facebook. The reason why they kind of died, well, that kind of format died, is because they didn't have any competitors. No one came along to really challenge them. I mean, MySpace did, and that was why Facebook took off. I mean, a lot of people go, like, Facebook is social media. It's no. MySpace was social media. Before that was even Bebo. It's been stepping stones, right? But in the streaming side of it, aspect of it, it's really only been Twitch. It's really only been Twitch. And they haven't had a competitor to come along to push them. They have now. And their reactions to it hasn't been that appealing. Their reactions have been very, instead, like, they would have known these massive creators were moving, right? It's not something that comes out of the blue. They would have got some kind of inside knowledge or some kind of heads up that these moves were about to happen. And so instead of like thinking ahead and going, all right, how can we stop the bleed? How can we kind of get ahead of it? They implement some new rules and regulations that are completely opposite of what people want. Like, multi-streaming is a stupid thing to do, especially with so many competitors coming into the market. Because all you're doing is saying, you're giving people a reason not to do it and stream on your platform. Because if you're going, all right, some of the big creators are about to leave us, and a lot of people are going to go with them. How can we keep people streaming on our platform, even though they're going to start visiting another one? I know. Let's tell them they only can stream on our platform. Mixer, but they merged with Facebook, and Facebook, yeah. What? No. I thought that was Microsoft. Mixer merged with Microsoft, but the difference between Mixer and Kick is they didn't have the creators' best interests at heart. And I don't think necessarily that Kick does, but they're definitely a lot more in tune with what the creator needs or wants. And I think that's the big difference here. Mixer was all about getting people to the platform, but not about incentivizing people to come to the platform, other than just throwing big names at it, like Ninja. And that's why that failed. But this time, they're giving a 95-5 split. So let's say you've got you offer subscriptions to your channel for $10, and one of your fans or watchers or whatever you want to call them, they pay that $10 to sub to your channel. On Kick, you get $9.50 of that, and Kick will get 50 cents of that. Now, if the reverse was true and you did it on Twitch, you would see only, I think it was 70, or what's the split? 50, isn't it 50-50 at the moment? So you would have $5 of that $10. So if you're a big creator getting 1,000 subs to your channel, what would you do? Would you go with Kick or would you go with Twitch? And if you're a young creator, let's say someone like my level is very, very, very young, but let's say your affiliate, you're getting 10 subs a month regularly, fluctuates, but let's say 10. They're all paying $10 each, so that's a good $100. What, 10 times 10? That's $100, right? Yeah, that's $100. And if we look at the cart, you get $95 if you're with Kick. You get $50 if you're with Twitch, because it's 50-50. And if you're a young streamer going, all right, I want to invest in this hobby. or even a career. I want to put money forward. That that extra $45 that you're getting is going to add up month after month. And then you're going to be able to invest that into what you're doing. And what makes more sense, more of your time put into Kick or into Twitch going forward? And plus the level that you need to be on Kick to actually start subbing is a lot different. So with YouTube, not YouTube, sorry, Twitch, you need I think 150 followers, and you need on average 3 people watching your channel. On Kick, you just need 75 followers, and then you can sub it. Reading through some of the interviews of what they're stating, some of the controls you we're going to get later on, you're going to be able to actually choose to have ads on your channel if you are affiliate. So at the moment on Twitch, don't have any choice. You have to have them. If you're affiliate, you get them. But over that side of the fence, you can actually have more control over that. And they essentially are going to even pay some creators an hourly wage just to stream on their channel, on their service. I don't know. It's hard to compete against that unless you are doing something. So at the moment, Twitch has the benefit of having the audience, of having the range. That's the only reason people want to go for Twitch. Got a massive range, or not range, I should say like viewer level. But they're going to lose that. And if they lose that, what other reason would you go to Twitch? Obviously, there's not a monetary incentive for creators now, because they get more on Kick. So Kick wins that battle. At the moment, they get more viewers. Sorry, Twitch gets more viewers. They're winning that one. But what does Twitch have that Kick won't be able to provide in the future? The tools. So metrics and all that stuff, I have to admit. Twitch is winning on that, but they've said all that is coming. So all that advantage is going to be chopped down. I think it's going to be very hard for Twitch to keep up to pace unless they do something dramatic. Anyway. Alright, so that's the new hub there. And so now, I need to decide where I want all my hummingbirds to live. Now, I kind of need Maui's place to kind of stay here. Moana's and Maui's... Maui's? Maui's? I'm saying that weird. Their place is going to stay about here. And so... it's the pathing. How do you bottom? Again, it keeps on mucking up. So annoying. Mighty path there. And move down that way. Cool. So I'm going to make a Wreck-It Ralph section as well. I'm probably going to keep it the same where it, but I don't know where I'm going to put the birds. This is a big house. This is a very big house. Alright, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put... Alright, we'll put the birds about here. The bird enclosure is going to be there. The sunbird enclosure is going to be here. That long stretch there. And there will be... probably Enchanter's joint will probably be about there. Alright, need to get rid of those crops. That's the next step. Get rid of all the crops. So we're in the last half now of the stream. If anyone's got any comments or any thoughts, now's the time. Twitch is a drunken frat party. The more they're trying to adapt, the more they backslide to their old business models. I can't see it lasting much longer without a huge shake. I agree. I agree. And I'm not saying it can't happen too. I can't honestly say it won't happen if not enough push comes to shove. But I also do believe the only way things are going to change is the people watching, you guys, not me, because I'm streaming on everything. You guys making a choice of where to watch it. So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick all at the same time. And so whatever platform you're on is the one that's essentially getting the attention, the one that's winning at the moment. And so the way I see it is that whatever one you agree with, watch it on that platform. Because that's the only time it's going to change is for the other two that you're not watching it on. They have to work harder for you to move across. I don't need to do anything because I'm streaming on all of them. So if you think, oh, I rather support, I think Kick should have the advantage right now, go to Kick. And if you think Twitch should have the advantage, go to Twitch. If you're like, no, I don't want to go to Kick yet because I don't have X, Y, or Z, then stay on Twitch. But that's not the way you should see it. Don't see it because, you know, you've always used Twitch or whatever. You should switch that narrative and go, alright, I'm going to support the one I think, you know, is doing things better. Because then they'll work harder to keep you there. And if they don't, that's why you got another option. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Twitch is the lesser of evil clans for me. Yeah, I mean, I think you need to add Kick into that conversation now. I mean, they're still... I mean, all of them have their own evil corporate money ways thing. But at the end of the day, if it's every industry... Not like there is no angel industry. There's no industry that is the saint. Regardless of what you look at. Whether you look at taxi services, whether you look at mining, whether you look at social media, you look at banking, you look at insurance, you could go all over the show and you're not going to find a perfectly clean, innocent business.
Hi there, pal.
But you do have the opportunity to influence, and that's the problem with Reddit. Reddit doesn't have an alternative. That's why everyone's gone back to just enabling all the subreddits again. And now Reddit doesn't have literally any incentive to change. And they essentially have won that battle. They won without even needing to throw a punch. Really annoying. Alright, so I'm going to make that the Enchanto joint. And then we're going to have a path all the way down here. It's kind of like... Because this is a big area for them, but to be honest, I've got a lot of room. Got a lot of room here. So what we'll do is we'll do a 2-layer path here. And into that. Oh, so my keyboard's not behaving itself. So that should allow me to make a row about here, but I might need to still push it that way a little bit. I haven't looked at Kick yet. In fact, you're the only one I know uses. I say check it out, man. Because it is very similar to Kick. Think of it as a baby version of Kick, but of Twitch. But it's learning to walk in a different way. You'll notice the interface is very similar. And I think you're going to discover very quickly how similar it actually is and what it potentially could become. It could become what we want Twitch to be, and it's the only way. Oh, I need more Muddy Path. Didn't they do that API blackout thing? Did it even do... See, that's the problem. The API blackout thing would have only worked, one, if they had a good alternative place to go to, and two, people stuck with it. The problem is people didn't stick with it. They did it for 48 hours. Some did it a bit longer, and then Reddit started going around and replacing all the mods. So essentially, they got rid of everyone that was disobeying them and replaced it with people that decided to play along. So yeah, the API thing didn't work, and that's the problem. No one had an alternative to go to. There wasn't another option. And trust me, my girlfriend's really into Reddit. I know. She's been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. There was no alternative. And as a result, everything went back. I mean, they tried Tumblr for a little bit, but no one really liked that. And according to my girlfriend, there's a lot of porn on it. Ted Lasso porn, weirdly, but I didn't really inquire more once she told me about that. I kind of left it. I didn't elaborate more than that. She just told me that. I'm like, okay, not going there. It's straight up copy and paste the UI and change purple to green. Initially, yes, they did. And that's why I said it's like a baby Twitch, but it's learning to walk in a different way. They're slowly changing things that's more specific to how they want to do things. And so it's very similar. Like, for instance, in order to have unique emotes for your channel, you need to become affiliate. But on Kick, you don't. Kick, you can do it right now. You don't need to become affiliate to do it. So if you ever want to do, if anyone's got any emote they want to add to Kick for this channel, just message me because I'll add it. I think Filipina Jedi made one for the Discord. I'm thinking about adding that. But it's little things like that. And in order to become, in order to give subs, for instance, I only need 75 followers on channel. So I've got 16 at the moment on Kick. But if I get 75, I can just switch that on, and you can give me subs. And I don't believe there's any ads on it at the moment, but porn on Tumblr in a town. I know, shocking, isn't it? But yeah, I think the streaming wars have started. And these aren't the streaming wars as in Netflix or Disney Plus. This is streaming wars as in like this is going to be a new this is going to be such an interesting time. I think we got a taste of of what's about to happen when Mixer was around. But this is a completely different beast. This is Mixer with money. This is Mixer with people that actually believe in the service. Because that's the problem with Mixer. They had Microsoft wanting a quick buck. They didn't get that quick buck, and they closed down the system. Closed down the service, sorry. This is going to be very different than that. Alright, I need more. That's why I married someone so much younger than me. Never need this stuff again. That's a good move there, old man. That's a good move. I mean, I've got something similar, but I didn't marry it yet. Don't tell her I said yet. If I ever propose to my girlfriend, which there's a good chance that might happen, I will propose to her on a volcano. I've made that joke with her so many times that I'm actually gonna do it. Plus being widowed twice. Oh, no, sorry about that, man. Need someone to outlive me. That's fair. That's fair. But sorry, yeah, sorry to hear you've been widowed twice. Unless you're the widow maker. As in, you're a bit of a stabby murderer, but I'm assuming you're not, so I'm hoping you're not. Please don't be. I don't need the stream to be like where murderers hide. I shouldn't really make jokes about your dead wife. Sorry, man. I shouldn't. That's really poor form of me. Where should the entrance be? Let's make the entrance there. This is a bit messed up at the moment, isn't it? See, it's doing the reversal thing here too. Let's see how that is. Now, first to a car accident and second to diabetes. Ah, oh, that sucks. At least it wasn't, just at least it wasn't because they hated you. Don't know if that's much consolation. I should just shut up, Dave. Just shut up, Dave. Dave, what are you doing? Just quiet. Just quiet. But yeah, yeah, I'd say this is a message to everyone going forward. If you really want change right now, go to the streaming service that you think is doing better. That's the only way things are going to change. And that's the long and the short of everything I've talked about today. They ain't going to change if they've got no reason to. I didn't like that. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, how about that? Looks a little bit better. How about that, and then with that. Something like that. Cool. And then it kind of goes into the sanctuary there. Cool. Alright, it's coming together. Pathing is always the first step of the whole process. Now, can't really do anything really. Can't do too much different here, can I? Because I can't put Maui's island anywhere else. I could do this. I could make it smaller. A little bit more tighter packed. And then just the main road down this way. And then the offshoot. Yeah. This does feel like a little bit of dead space that I'm wasting over here. And then over here will be Wreck-It Ralph. I'll put some Wreck-It Ralph stuff here as a bit of a teaser. Alright, we'll make some more Mighty Path, eh? I used edge mulch around fruit trees to make it look like box plants. It looks like awesome. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I'm really liking the bordered path. You know, that it was something that the developers did say they didn't think people would want too much. And I don't think they expected how many people actually really like them. And to be honest, I was a bit on the fence about it. I didn't think I would like them as much as I have. But the minute you put it down, it really makes a hell of a difference. I mean, all this looks so much more on purpose. I don't know if that's the right phrase for that, but yeah, now I figured out how to get around the pathing glitch. I love them. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to the pathing glitch, which, look, I forgive them a little bit when they implement a new feature that's not quite perfect. I always give them one patch to fix it. If it's still broken after that, then that's on them, really. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And give them some time to fix it. I think what I'm worried about is what they did last time, which is they didn't release a hotfix with the last patch. And they just grouped it together with the next patch that came out. So update number 5. Which I really hope they don't do this time, because update 6 comes out in September. It's a lot of time to wait for fixes for bugs. They have been acknowledging bugs on their Discord, so I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt that hopefully a hotfix is coming, but like, dude, don't wait 3 months. You're really losing credibility within the community regarding the pricing with the moonstones and the shop. Get some credibility back and get it more stable. Otherwise, they're going to take a lot more hits before they get wins. You found a new glitch that's bugging you. Custom side table. Can't put anything on it without kicking it to the ground. Oh no. Oh, that's happened with my normal tables. What I found was if you log out and log back in, it tends to work. I had the same kind of problem when I was reorganizing my storage area. So when I was putting these tables, for some reason the gold and the iron kept on getting chucked off the table when I was messing around with it. And then when you log out and log back in, you'll notice it's saved really weirdly. I have found that's fixed it for me personally. Don't know if it will fix it for you, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Alright, so I think we're done with our paths. I think this is how we're going to do it. So we're going to have the Wreck-It Ralph kind of section here. It's going to be a small Wreck-It Ralph section for now, because we don't actually know what's coming. It's kind of like just a preview section. We're going to have Wreck-It Ralph there. And so we're going to have the entrance here for Moana. If we get... where are you, Moana? We'll get Moana here, and we'll get the statues here, just to show the entrance. Actually, we'll put that back a little bit. Alright, so that's what we're going to be decking out. We're going to make Moana section here, Wreck-It Ralph's here. Actually, we'll put one item of each here. Here's Wreck-It. What's a good item? Put the arcade machine there. Because we're going to have to get rid of Wreck-It Ralph's room as well, because there's a lot of items that are placed in there. And let's go... Enchanto. Fabric display. There we go. Okay, I haven't tried it today. Yeah, I suggest having a go at that, because that tended to fix it for me. It did tend to fix it for me. So I'm going to put... Alright, but if the entrance there... Alright, I'm going to put this over here. I know it's a bit of a mission. Maybe actually I won't have this here. Maybe I actually have this over here. There we go. How about that? How's that? There's the little entrance way into the sanctuary. And we will that go. And we'll get the birds back up again because we can't not have the birds flying around. And so we're going to plant the crops here next time. Start fleshing this out a little bit. And where should the observation deck be? Right in the middle, right here. Hopefully the fences are a little bit behaving themselves a bit better. Oh, alright. Oh. There we go. It's gonna be all messed up when I next log in, but that'll give me something to do. And we'll put the bench there. Bit of an observation deck, like I like having. So I guess that's the basic layout right there. And we're gonna be fleshing it all out. I'm looking forward to it. I need to move those crops over here. Alright, so let's get these hummingbirds up and running. Cool. Oh, we also need Poa, so we need to put down Poa. Oh, hummingbird. We need a blue hummingbird. I think that's all the hummingbirds. I got a squirrel there. I didn't place down that squirrel. Well, that's a bit silly of me, wasn't it? I definitely liking the new look. I think it's so much better not being restricted with an item limit. It really feels like the creativity has been unlocked a little bit. It's a whole new world. Alright. So we're gonna make this joint Tues. We kinda want them to be able to just move everywhere. So put them right in the corner here. We'll mess around with them if we need to. Right. There you go. So yeah, there's not going to be much change to Moana's joint. I think it's just going to be a little bit smaller. And so what we'll do is we'll deck out Wreck-It Ralph, Moana's, and Enchanto's. And then we're going to be making a little spot, probably about here, of all the other 3D characters that aren't in the game yet. There's a little bit of a shrine to each. So if we go over to collections now, this is a stupid way of doing it. We'll do it this way. Filters. So we're going to be making a Tangled. I think we'll keep where Tangled is with Mother Gothel. We'll make a little area for her, and so the same with Frozen. But we'll have a little area for, let's see. What is there? Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 and Wreck-It Ralph are the only 3D Disney movies. I'm surprised there's no Zootopia. I'm very surprised there's no Zootopia. Alright, so I guess we're not going to have a lot additional to put down, but hey, it's something. But I'm really starting to like it. I'm really starting to like my valley a bit more. I'm using up quite a lot of resources too, and I knew that was going to happen, especially with the pathing, but it's a good start. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this area. It does bother me. I used a lot of sticks here. Yeah, look at that. I used all of those. So we can officially get rid of that signage, because we no longer are stocked up there. And probably dirt as well. Yeah, dirt we took a massive hit too. Alright. So the last 5 minutes of the stream. And yeah, it's been a good day. And to be honest, thanks for all the followers on Kick from the last 24 hours. It's been nice. Showing the man. Alright, well, yeah, we have to put the other scroll down. Yeah, it's got 4. It's only got 2, so we'll chuck that one down. There you go. Alright, we'll move these over to this side. Whoa, 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 what's happening here? Whoa, there we go. Got too excited for my own good. I can't wait until we really get the valley back to where I want it. I just feel a little bit more free with my design now. I feel like I've actually got things where I want them. And I think that's pretty cool. There we go. Cool. Now we've got nothing on hand. Let's go dump some stuff away. Everything's working so much better. And I do like this little fish market here. Everything is where I need it to be. Oh. Except for the chests. I think I've jumbled up all the chests, so it's going to be a bit to get right. Burger. There you go. Well, I know that one's in the right place. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. What's happening over here? I don't know if they're having a conversation or a fight. Fight, 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 fight. Eat her, Nala. Eat her. Anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. well, in the evening stream, is decking out all this. So, what if Belle in the story is married to Gaston and Beast's head is mounted on Gaston's wall? That would be extremely dark, metal, and something that there's no way in hell they ever get sign off from Disney for. But that would be funny. I mean, technically, Scar is skinned in Hercules. I mean, they've gone dark before. A lot of people forget that is that in Hercules, he wears Scar's skin at one time when he's posing. It's very metal. I was gonna say, yeah, Scar. I mean, if anything, it's just being efficient because he did die in Lion King, and then, you know. So what happened? He dies in Lion King. So Lion King takes place during Roman times. So Scar dies. They find the body, and they go like, "All right, we're not gonna kill a lion. Let's just take this lion and skin it and give it to Hercules." Basically, what happened. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We're going to end things there. I appreciate you all. Thanks to those on Kick, McNuggins, Noob. I don't know which one you want to be called now, but yeah, thanks over there. Thanks, Old Man, Blue. Thanks, Yoko. Thanks, Nettie. Thank you, Yasmin. Thanks, Stylish Mike, for earlier. I don't know if you're still around, but thank you. Thanks, River, for popping around. Thanks, Skamam, like always. Thanks, Lily. And thank you all. For popping along. You've always been great. Obviously, I'll be back on as per the normal schedule in about 13 hours time to do this all again. And yeah, I would say with this whole Twitch thing, don't ignore it. Just go with the platform that you feel like you want to support, and that's the only way things will change. Believe it or not, we've got a lot more power than people think. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let's see who we can. Actually, no, we're gonna raid Dana because she's playing Wildflowers. So, from my understanding, it's a very good game. It's a very new game, and it is a game I'm considering possibly trying out. So I'll just see. I'll make sure she's not about to finish the stream.
Commands. Here we go. We have Lark, Hug, Shout Out, Welcome, Donation.
No, she's talking about commands in her stream. So we're going to raid her. I've got a soft spot for Dana. I think she's actually going to be a pretty good creator in the future. And I think just give her all the love of the world. So even if you're going to be there for like 2 seconds, just say hi. She's from Brooklyn, I think. New York. Wildflowers is something I'm dabbling in, so yeah, enjoy. And until next time, everyone. Kia ora.